Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sohile Ali Show, the only podcast hosted by a guy who's been to the Philippines and Japan. Are you kidding me? Mr. World Traveler over here, guys. I am so excited to be back here in Bloomington, Indiana, giving you all another episode of my podcast. This is episode 52 of the Sohile Ali Show, coming to you live on tape from the lovely downtown Bloomington location, which I will not disclose for safety reasons. But guys, I am excited to be back here doing another episode of this podcast. It's been over 2 weeks now, and I have been to over two new countries, the lovely Philippines and the wonderful Japan. And I have so much to tell you all about my travels. I have a lot of stories, a lot of fun jokes. We're going to get into all of that in this awesome recap episode of my world travels to the Philippines, including cities like Manila, Iloilo City, and the island of Boracay. And my amazing trip with my close friends, Ethan, and Yosef to Japan, Tokyo, Shibuya, Shinjuku, Osaka, stayed in Ikeburo, Itabashi. Listen, I'm just saying things I used to read on a menu now. Are you kidding me? We were out there and we had a great time, and I got some photos and videos I want to share with you all. So we're going to enjoy it, man. It's going to be a great episode. So sit back, relax, enjoy whatever you're doing. Today, by the time you're listening to this, is Monday, November 4th, 2024, and we are back, guys. It is November, for God's sakes, November of 2024. We are here, we are back, and we are excited to be doing this episode. So thank you all for your time listening today. If you're watching on YouTube, good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Give us a like on this video. A comment would really be appreciated. And for God's sakes, while you're there, hit that subscribe button. You know, I think over 90% of the viewers on this channel, something crazy like that, are still not subscribed to this channel. Why would you not be? There's really no reason not to be. Do me a favor, punch in that ballot, stick it in there. Don't burn the box, but hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon right next to the subscribe button to be updated with all my episodes, all uploads on this channel. I do sketches, stand-up comedy, the whole thing. Hit that bell to stay updated with all that. And as always, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, what's up, listeners? Hope we're sounding real good for you all today. Appreciate you all tuning in. Go ahead and follow this podcast if you don't already. Give us a nice 5-star rating. And heck, while you're at it, let's share it on your story. Share it with a friend. Share it with anybody you think that might enjoy. Really do appreciate it. So, guys, I am going to start with a little recap of why I ended up in the Philippines in the first place, right? This is something that maybe people are wondering. Why go to the Philippines of all the places, of all the times? Why the Philippines? Well, it's because my good friend Trey got married. That's right. One of my best friends, Trey of Bloomington, is now married to his wife, lovely Denise, and she's from the Philippines. They managed to get a long-term relationship going, and for the longest time we didn't believe him when he told us. But it was an amazing, beautiful ceremony. I was fortunate enough to be one of his groomsmen in the wedding, and our other great friend Ethan was his best man, which I did not take personally at all. But no, are you kidding me? They both have the company here. We shall all share this office space. So it was a great time. Myself, my cousin Yosef, Ethan, Trey, Eason, we all went. Obviously, Trey went. It was his wedding. It'd be weird if he didn't. And we all went and enjoyed the wonderful hospitality of the Filipino people. They were really lived up to their reputation, right? The smiling people, as they're always, said. And it was kind of weird saying to that. I always wanted to compliment them. I was like, you guys really are friendly. You guys are really welcoming. But I kept on saying "you people," which, in this day and age with divisiveness and political and race, saying the phrase "you people" just does not sound like you're going to say anything positive at all. I was like, you people. Everyone's like, whoa, hold on. I was like, no, you people are so welcoming and nice and friendly, and I mean, really live up to you people. Really live up to your reputation. I guess that could be taken either way, but they really do. The Filipinos, man, are wonderful, beautiful people. Great food, great times. They love karaoke. Are you kidding me, man? Everybody in the Philippines could be a winner of America's Got Talent, The Voice, American Idol, certainly. I mean, we did karaoke The first night we arrived, it was an amazing time. I belted out Kiss from a Rose, like you know I always do. A little duo with my boy Ethan, as I always force him to do. But they all love karaoke. They're also talented. Really, really fun time there. The city that Trey's wedding was in, that Denise is from, Iloilo City, wonderful city. It's really on the come up. It's kind of like a Westfield, Fishers, almost like city. You know, not like as big as Manila, obviously, but it's still a pretty large city. I think 500,000 people, maybe more. So that was amazing. Awesome wedding. The wedding was beautiful. They did something at this wedding that I thought was incredible, which was the videographers and the photographers, right, that were hired to do all the photos of the wedding, the reception, the groom's party, the bride's party, everybody. These guys had their photos edited and done during the ceremony, during the reception. So we're sitting there at the wedding where, dances, speeches. I did a little set. I did a little set, not too bad. Got some pretty good laughs. A couple of them bombed pretty hard, but I'll run you through what the set I did was. My gift to Trey, part of my gift. Me being there was the main thing. No, part of the gift was the set. But after all that, we're at the reception, sitting down, dinner, and then they go, everybody turn to the board, and they had a full movie, a fully edited movie of the wedding day, of which it still was. I had never seen, guys, you know how it is now here in America. To get the edited photos, you have to wait like a month. Video, forget it if you even get it the same year. These guys had it on the screen playing, fully edited at the reception. Wow. I said, I don't care what they cost you. They got a hell of a deal. I don't care what they cost these guys. I'm going to fly them out for whoever I know, or maybe my own. But that was incredible. So shout out to, I think it's RR Productions, RR Video Productions of Iloilo City. They probably serve the greater area. They are earning whatever they're getting paid and then some. So that was really cool. We have amazing photos from the wedding, amazing videos. We had a beautiful time, and all for our buddy Trey, man. So shout out to Trey. Trey, you would have loved this, but you're at home somewhere. But it was really great. I got to enjoy telling a few jokes during it too. That was really fun. Just some lighthearted jokes in there. It's what we do, right? We write jokes. Comedians, we write jokes. So I was really happy to get to write some for Trey and the wedding. I can tell you all maybe a few of them here. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up this set and basically give you all a little taste of kind of what I was saying here. So I'll just tell you the ones that had a good time there. So it was seriously incredible to be here at Trey's wedding. I know when Trey told us he was dating somebody, we were all so excited. I just had one question: who is the lucky guy? All right, because that's and that one did well, 'cause, homophobia. But no, I lost a bet on that one. Yeah, I said Denise, lovely Denise. Give it up for Denise, his lovely bride. Now, Denise is great. Denise is super kind, caring, and smart. Basically, all the things that Trey isn't. So that was fun to do as well. We did the nurse joke. We traveled. This one did not do well at all. And maybe you guys will be like, yeah, obviously. But I said, Trey, we love you, your friends, your family, all of us. We traveled over 30 hours across the world to be here for you on your special day. And I think I speak for all of us when I say this. Could you have the next wedding in America? Because that's exactly same reaction. I mean, the Philippines, it was really an interesting experience, right? Because it's like a very modern area. They had malls, they had American companies, brands, right? So I was like, it was really great to be here in a place where I can try all this authentic Filipino food that I can't get at home. They have KFC, Pizza Hut, and soon to be a Texas Roadhouse. Really excited about that one. Soon opening. Gonna have to come back for that one. Commitment, yeah, man. All the love and stuff was really great to see. And okay, I'll tell you this last joke I did, which actually Denise read the punchline to. So I said, guys, Denise, I'm gonna need your help on this last joke here. And for the most part, things were going okay. So I figured, you know what, let's just go for this one. So I said, guys, really appreciate the time. Hopefully I kept this set short and sweet. And then I handed the mic over to Denise, and then I showed her, and then she said, just like Trey does in the bedroom. And that was, I think, a pretty solid ending to the set there, and it was really fun. Ethan gave him an amazing best man speech. Honestly, got us all choked up. Wonderful speech that he memorized, by the way. I was just reading jokes off a phone like a friggin' bum. This guy memorized his speech. Yosef gave a lovely speech as well, very touching, very funny. John, his other groomsman, John, that we got to meet there. He actually introduced the two of them. He gave a nice speech there as well, and so it was a really fun time. And the wedding was great, man. So now I think I've been a groomsman in 2 weddings now, not to brag, but that was really fun. And then after the wedding, we took a trip on a fucking 6-hour bus. I think it was a long bus ride to a boat. At least at the time, it should have been a boat. To the island of Boracay, one of the many, many islands that comprise the Philippines, right? But the night we got there to like get on the ship, they said, hey, water's too choppy, visibility's bad, it's dark, it's choppy, no one's going. Coast Guard, cut off access to the port. No one's going on. Okay, so we are there in Cataclan, like the port city, just basically stranded. And then basically had to figure out what to do from there. So we're in a bus. I think there's like 20 of us. Bus, nowhere to go, nowhere to stay. You can't go on the island. You can't get on the water. You can't stay here, right? So I think, Denise, Trey, their family, credit to all of them. All the credit goes to them because we're just like the Americans just back going like, what's going to happen, And all the Filipinos were keeping their cool, and we're just kind of like, all right, what's gonna go? What's gonna happen? You stay open minded. It's an adventure, right? It's an adventure. You're seeing cats and dogs in the street. They're making the best of it. You might as well too. But we were so lucky that they found a hotel, the Navarro Hotel, which we were able to get a room in. A room with a bed that me, Yosef, Ethan, and Eason all shared in together that night. So all 4 of us cuddled up together like the dream we all always had, and we slept in a king bed. If I have the time, I will put a picture of that in the video. But that was our night in Cataclan. Hardly a night. We got in there pretty late, and we had to get up first thing to catch the first boat out to Boracay. Wow, what a beautiful place, the island of Boracay. If only we had seen it. No, we were there, but it was kind of rainy, kind of cloudy. But it was beautiful, man. We had white beaches, amazing clear water. The views amazing. Got the mountains in the background. Basically every like picturesque thing of nature all in one spot. It was beautiful. And but a tan I did not. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I must have laid at the pool side with while it was raining on me. I just laid out there. No sunscreen. Forget the sunscreen. You don't need it. You're just getting cloud rays, basically. And but that was super fun. Really nice resort, the Henan Resort, very nice. Basically, the Filipino peso goes a long way if you have cash, dollars, US. Many things go a long way. But this was definitely a great experience. We got to stay on the resort. You walk to the beach. We enjoyed a lovely beach day. It rained the last day. It's what it is, but great restaurants, great town. Basically, if you need, listen, they're not paying me, but they should. If you need a cheap, beach vacation, you can get out there. You can stay there, the nicest place. You can have great food, great people. It's a great time. So we really enjoyed it. That was kind of our us crashing Trey and Denise's honeymoon, which I'm sure they really appreciated. But no, they were super nice. So thank you again to Trey and Denise and their entire families for welcoming us, for having us in their country, to which I hope we did not offend too poorly. But no, it was really a beautiful thing that I was happy to be a part of. So thank you again. And next time I will work on the jokes that didn't land. Okay, so that was the Philippines time, right? That was the first week. Then we said goodbye to Trey. Thank you very much. Since we were connecting through Japan in order to head back to the U.S., we figured, you know what? We got to experience that too. So me, Eason, Ethan, and Yosef, we all booked a 1-week stay in Japan near Tokyo, and that's where we were this past week. Guys, every day I must have walked, I think I have it right here, 20,000 steps a day. We all did for that 5-day stretch. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 19,000 to 20,000 steps. That's no joke. Domo arigato, my feet hurt. I swear to God, this was an amazing trip though, because we were able to use the subway stations like some locals do. We were on the subways, flip your backpack around. People there are so courteous. Now again, back to that whole you people. The Japanese people are very courteous people. They're very polite society. Very, what do you call it? Well behaved. I like to think they're not just white knuckling it through life. I think everyone genuinely wants to do their best, put their best foot forward. But that's what we were doing. We were taking the public transportation, getting the full experience, carrying our bags through the subway, knocking kids over, whatever it is. We're having a good time. But our Airbnb was in like a suburb of Tokyo. Pretty cool, pretty chill area, where not many like tourists at all. It's just people living their life in Japan, and we're just walking around like, whoa, dude, this is crazy, man. And they're just like, hey, man, I'm trying to take my kid to school here. This is my life you're looking at here, But wow, what an experience. I really love Japan. I love the way they think, including the anime and all that. But I really like, the essence of it all, the way they work hard. They take themselves seriously. They don't take themselves too seriously. They have a good time. They're friendly, great food, great places, great things to see. We did a lot of touristy stuff, but we also just experienced, you don't know where to go somewhere, you'll figure it out. It was really fun. We enjoyed, we were in Osaka on Halloween. That was our whole plan, we took a bullet train from Tokyo to Osaka, about 2.5 hours by bullet train, which very smooth, by the way. Very smooth. The bullet trains, you see them go, they go. Bullet train, very smooth. It's going really fast. It's going obviously really fast. Not like, super speed like you might be thinking, but it's going pretty fast. And I loved it a lot. The seats go back really far on a bullet train. That was crazy. I have my foot up. I'm laying down. I see the pilot, captain, whatever, behind me. Bullet train was great. Bullet train was smooth. We take that to Osaka. We stayed in a capsule hotel there. Capsule hotel, very nice. If you're just needing a quiet sleep pod with a bathroom, shower, the whole thing, are you kidding me? Locker, everything was great. I would have stayed there the whole time, honestly. But $25. $25! You kidding me? Can't get a night's sleep here on purpose for $25. But we stayed there. And then Osaka, we were there on Halloween night. On Halloween night in Osaka, like the downtown heart of it all. They got the canal in the middle, big buildings, tourist areas, all the shops, all the restaurants. Joseph and I got carousel sushi. You ever had carousel sushi before? It's basically, they count the plates, and then as soon as we realized that, we were like, okay, hold on, this is getting out of hand. But we enjoyed all of that, and this was the most crowded area I think I've ever been in my life. The most crowded by people area I've been in my life. This was nuts, man, because we were walking, right? Me, of course, I don't drink, I don't do all this. So I said, you know what, guys, there's a pretty cool bookstore here, which, a bookstore to me is pretty cool. And so I was like, okay, let's walk around to the bookstore. And so we were walking through all these people. And then the bridge, there's a big bridge that connects the two sides over the canal, and it was closed. So instead of walking like straight through over the bridge to the bookstore, there was like, yeah, you're going to have to go around the bridge all the way over. And then that was basically like, that shot in the Batman with Robert Pattinson where he's walking and like the group of people right behind him. It's like that, but except just a whole crowd just traveling. That was us in Osaka and on Halloween, walking through all these people, Joker costume, John Wick costume. Hopefully that's a fake gun. It was crazy. Walking all the way through, and then you get to the bookstore, and they closed early because it's Halloween, and who the fuck is reading a book on Halloween? Excuse my language. I wanted to be, but I guess I was the only one. Osaka was amazing. If you have the opportunity, go to Osaka on Halloween. It was crazy. It was nuts meeting people from all over, people from all around the world, Portugal, Australia, France against our will. But it was really great. Shout out to Ethan's cousin, Ronan. cousin Ronan. We heard about him a lot over the years, and we finally got to meet him. He met up with us. He made a trip out to Japan for the first time as well. So that was really cool. Really appreciated getting to know him as well. But yeah, man, we did Shibuya Sky, which is the 47th floor building view of all of Tokyo. You can see Tokyo Tower. You can see, the guy jumping off a building. You can see a whole lot of things there at the Shibuya Sky. You look down, there's the scramble. You hear the Shibuya Scramble. Really crazy stuff, and we got to go on top of it. So we took some pictures up there. Really chill area at night, too. So we got some really nice views. Great photos there. Great time. Team Labs. We went to this one, too. Team Labs of Tokyo, which is a interactive walkthrough museum. Right, so they have all these different exhibits. You take your shoes off, you take your socks off. You hope to God you can roll your pants up because you are basically in knee deep water for one of them. It's like a big digital projection koi pond you're in. Very cool stuff. You could sell that water, I'm sure. But a whole lot of feet in and out of there, which was crazy. But someone's probably filming and making money. But we did that. There's a beautiful exhibit where you lay down, you look up, and the whole ceiling is projection with this video of flowers. You feel like you're moving through. No drugs necessary, but that was as trippy as it gets. There was an outdoor area. It was a beautiful day when we went, so that was really cool. And I think this exhibit is only going to be around for another 2 years, maybe 1 or 2 years. Oh, excuse me. So that was Team Labs. Very much worth it. Very much would recommend it. It was packed in there, man. They're killing it. Whatever they're doing, it's getting out there. Oh, this one light room was amazing. The lights coming down all the way. You thought you were dying. Don't go towards the light. It's all light, right? So that was really cool. I talked a little bit about Osaka, the downtown area, but also in Osaka they had a beautiful thing, which is the Osaka Castle Park. You may have seen this picture before of the Osaka Castle, beautiful traditional Japanese historical landmark location that is now home to a hell of a gift shop, an elevator, vending machines, whatever you need, bathroom. The bathroom's decent. But we went in there, we took a tour of that. You walk up the hill to get up there, beautiful. The day was kind of rainy, but we, had fun with it, pretend you're flying with the umbrella. But Osaka Castle was pretty great. Yosef, my cousin Yosef, shout out to Yosef. He did an amazing thing. He did put on the traditional Japanese, I think samurai maybe outfit with a sword. You couldn't unsheath the sword, for good reason. And he put that on. They took a photo of him. They did a whole thing there. He looked like he fit in right in. It was hard for him to make an angry face, because he's so, lighthearted. But that was really fun as well. Really cool thing to do because most of our trip was cities and buildings and streets and, loud and, the cars and all that in the city. We enjoyed a pretty nice chill afternoon in Osaka Castle, which is Central Park with no homeless, more rain and a freaking castle in the middle. That's basically the only difference. There is also a Hilton across the street, which, duality of culture. But that was really nice, kind of change of pace, right? Have a more chill, kind of get in touch with nature, breathe in the air for once, kind of day. And then we enjoyed the very last night. We went back to Shibuya Friday night, flew on Saturday, and now I'm here recording on Sunday, back here in Bloomington, Indiana. And we did it, man. We did it. We made it. Over a 2-week trip. Really appreciate Trey and Denise for inviting us. We invite ourselves for allowing us to come to be a part of the wedding. This amazing day, this amazing trip. I'll never forget it. I promise. So I don't hit my head too hard when I try and go bowling. But guys, I wanted to talk you all through some new jokes in the new joke segment, right? WTD jokes. Don't think we forgot. I'm sure you wished we did. But WTD jokes is a segment where I run through kind of the jokes I've been working on, the jokes I've been tightening up, new things. And I think I have a few from this trip that I wanted to tell you all about. So we're going to probably try those again, also tonight. But let's run through some of these here. So went to the Philippines 2 weeks ago, which was amazing. I wanted to go to a country that really made me appreciate living in Indiana. And so that was really what that was about. But unfortunately, now I want to live in the Philippines. So I went to the Philippines recently. There are many islands in the Philippines, right? There's so many islands, you just kind of take these small planes to each one. And one of the planes we took, the ticket cost only $12. When we were getting off on the tarmac, my friend was like, "Oh, I hope we can see the plane." And I was like, "I hope we can see the pilot." Okay, because for $12, I think this guy can take off pretty much whenever he wants, and with or without people on it. With or without the door closed, probably, he could take off. But, yeah, it's not bad. With or with. This is how we build, I guess. But yeah, they had at the airport there in Iloilo and in Manila too. But outside the airport, there was a sign that said, "Bomb joke or false bomb threat, Philippine law violation, punishable up to 5 years in prison or 40,000 Filipino pesos." So that's how my 2-week visit became 5 years, and. They did not think it was funny. I asked them where their sense of humor was, and they just asked me where the bomb I kept joking I had was hidden. But I did the right thing, I made the joke, paid the $2, and was on my way. So it was a pretty straightforward experience there, you know what I mean? But we'll try some of those there. We'll try some of those. What is this thing? I wrote this thing about fast food in a while, because you hear so you hear people talk about you should only eat bad once in a while. Like some people say, oh, you can have fast food once in a while. The problem with that is there is no such duration of time considered a while, Like it's completely subjective. Like to some people, it's like you see someone you haven't seen after years and you go, "Oh my God, man, how you been? It's been a while," right? But then I'll be sitting at home on a Friday night and be like, "You know what? I haven't had McDonald's in over a week. It's been a while, It's been a while. I think I might have to revisit the U.S. one just to compare. Like if you can remember the exact date and time you did it last, it has not been a while. If you still have the receipt in your car from the last time, it has not been a while. So something about a while there, I think, was kind of sticking out to me. Here's a Japanese joke. By that I mean a joke I wrote in Japan. So people ask me what it's like, having parents from Afghanistan living in the U.S. To me, it's a lot like Godzilla's son living in Tokyo, right? Where people stare at him and he's just got to be like, "Hey, man, that was kind of my dad's thing. It was kind of, I love it here. I swear to God, I love it here. I'm not tearing any buildings down. I swear to God." Sorry, it's just you take what you can get. I swear to God, I'm kind of my own man, kind of making my own path, and Godzilla Jr. just has to wear like an "I Heart Tokyo" shirt all the time, just like I have to be like a super patriot. No, maybe something there. Let's see, what else do we throw in here? OnlyFans. I think I may have said this one already, but people ask me what my generation's war is, and it's simple. OnlyFans. It's gotten out of control, and we've lost a lot of good men. Many a foot soldier. Unfortunately, it was the feet that did them in the end. But that's kind of the OnlyFans stuff there. And the rest we just kind of tightened up from before. But that's what we're doing, man. It's always a work in progress. Jokes, comedy. Can't wait to get back to it tonight at Hoppy Wobbles Pub, which we always do every Sunday in Bloomington, Indiana on the west side. That's Hoppy Wobbles Pub. Open mic and shows start at 7:30 every Sunday, and I hope you guys can make one. But guys, I don't have my own upcoming shows. I will be hosting, actually. What am I saying? I'll be hosting for Jay Jordan. Oh my God, I'm so excited. For Jay Jordan at the Comedy Attic on Friday, November 15th, and Saturday, November 16th. Get your tickets now. But this Wednesday at the Cade in Bloomington, Indiana, come out. We have an amazing show at the Cade Bar in Bloomington. That's this Wednesday, November 6th at 9 p.m. This has been an episode of the Sohile Show. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. I love you, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Real quick before you click away, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment below, and subscribe for all future videos. Hit that bell icon to be notified for all uploads. Have a good one.